this. Tim Alden here with this week's installment of Tool of the Week. Today we got Wayne Jueschke's 253 box stamp. Wayne Jueschke is a super cool guy in Spring Creek, Nevada, a little town just outside of Elko, and a ranching community, and he makes really nice stamps. He's a one-man show, and they're really crisp, and they're just a good tool. So, anywho, I put a straight line across this little hat patch we're using for our sample, just to give you an idea of what it looks like put together with multiple stamps. And the reason I use the 9B pencil is it doesn't, and I did this when it was dry. I'll put a line on there, that way it doesn't actually mark the leather. A lot of Wayne's tools, they won't have something coming across the center that'll mash down a line if you use your stylus or a set of wing dividers. So I try to use pencil, and I use that 9B because it doesn't leave a mark after you erase it off. Or if you're antiquing, you don't need to erase it. So this is a little larger stamp. It's about, see how big this is. This stamp is right at a 1/2 inch across. Diagonally, we're looking at a little bigger than 5/8. So you're going to want to use your bigger maul. This is a 20-ounce Berry King, and it just has a little more bang to it. So you want to hold these stamps down solid on the bigger stamps, and then you just really want to set it pretty good. And so we're just going to come across this line. We're just going to make sure that point touches on the line. And our last stamp, so this is 7/8 Herman oak leather, and it's thick enough that you can get a nice stamp. Wayne stamps are pretty sharp, and they work best in a little bit thicker material. So I'm just going to do a partial there. It really, this isn't a product on a bigger piece. If you do a partial, that's not a big deal. But we just want to show you kind of what this is going to look like without taking all day to carve it or stamp it. So we're just going to line that up with our 3 points. One thing that Wayne does that's really nice, you can see on this tool, is he has a compound angle which creates a little V there, and that tool just lines up really nicely. And so a lot of Wayne's tools, I don't have one in the shop here for this particular tool, but they'll have a half stamp where you could come back and you could just hit this. If you're running along a border, you can tip it off just fine, and then you're gonna run your border stamp anyways. But that is one of the cool things about Wayne's tools. Sometimes he makes a half stamp to go with it, and then you would get a little bit crisper right along that edge rather than tipping it off. And so at this point, you would just border stamp around your project just to clean up these edges a little bit. We're just going to use our #2 crescent from Berry King because it's small. It's not going to take up too much space on this little piece. Well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like these videos. We're going to bring you more of Wayne Jueschke's tools for the next little bit. We're rolling them out and just trying to share them with as many people as possible. Anyway, we're happy to offer these tools, and we'll see you next time. Thanks a bunch.